I know I meant to upload this Sunday. I've been super busy. I haven't had time. But this is the second part of my full movie collection. I was just going to do my Blu-ray box sets within this video, but I have to take a minute to acknowledge some DVDs that I picked up within that time and that I didn't put in a video because I waited too long, and also it's, I watch a lot of movies and buy a lot of movies. So I'm going to show you all the movies I picked up recently that are DVDs. Well, and then I'll go into the Blu-ray box sets, and we'll hopefully get to all the Disney movies, because I have gotten more Disney movies. But we have The Tick, the live-action complete series. If you watch my What Have I Been Watching series, you know I wasn't too keen on it. It wasn't terrible, but just eh. Scooby-Doo, the 13 Ghost Saga. So this has the complete series of the 13 Ghosts. And then that series ended where they had only caught 12 ghosts. So now, years later, we got the conclusion to that in a direct-to-video movie. Which is crazy that it took that long for a series that wasn't that good or that memorable, to be honest. Star Wars Resistance Season 1. It's sad that this show failed, but at the same time, I watched through the whole series. It just wasn't very good. And it had a weird time slot, and it was just meh. But yeah, I do have the first season. I think since the show failed, we're probably not going to get Season 2 on DVD or Blu-ray. There was no Blu-ray for Star Wars Resistance, which shows you kind of where Disney's at with their stuff recently. Snow Day. This is a Nickelodeon film. If you watch my What Have I Been Watching, not too keen on that either. The Adventures of Robin Hood complete series. This is Milk Creek set. I've never seen this show, but I'll have to check that out. Of course, if you know anything about Milk Creek, this is kind of how their discs are. And I'll be interested in watching it. I'm not finished Fraggle Rock and Inuyasha, at least the first 2 volumes of Inuyasha before that, and I picked up this just today. Evil Takes Root, The Curse of the Beta Bat. We'll review that this Halloween season and talk about that. I meant to do it when it came out, but they kept... My Walmart has been awful about getting stuff in, and it's been a nightmare trying to get the stuff that I actually want to get. And so I've kind of just given up. Screw you, Walmart. If you're not going to get my stuff in that I want to buy from you, then I'm not going to buy it from you. But I found it at Walmart finally. 1966 Batman on Blu-ray, the first 3 seasons. Now we're into my Blu-ray stuff, so this is Blu-rays. And then here's my Stranger Things seasons 1 and 2 on 4K. So if you want these as display pieces, I'd recommend them as that. Anything other than that, they're not very good. The discs constantly fall out and stuff. The packaging is a cool idea. It just doesn't work out too well, honestly. Then we have E.T. here on Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray. I don't recommend this either. I wish I bought it on 4K, but I'm thinking about re-picking that movie up on 4K and just sliding that up. Because I know a friend who might want that, but I haven't seen the 4K at a good enough price that I'm willing to do that. And I'd rather have the movie in 4K, though. So, I don't know. But, we have my 4-film Batman 4K set, which includes Batman 1989, Batman Returns. I haven't watched this yet. I did watch this. I'm planning to watch one of these a week. Batman Forever. And everyone's favorite, Batman and Robin. So, this is a Best Buy exclusive, by the way. So, these run... It was on sale at my Best Buy for $50, but it normally runs for about $70. They're Steelbook. They're 4Ks. It's kind of worth it if you do the math right, because each film you'd be paying about $20, $25 separately. So you're kind of getting it a little bit cheaper. It's just you have to really like the movies. Some of these movies are not that great. I have to own them because I'm a Batman fan, and I'm kind of one of those collectors where I'm a completionist. I want to own everything as part of a set. Samurai Jack, the complete series. Absolutely love that show. I just reviewed that. A friend actually picked this up for me. Avatar: Last Airbender. Now, this isn't just normal Avatar: Last Airbender on Blu-ray. This is the Steelbook set. I'm not going to pull these Steelbooks out because it's kind of an awkward thing to pull out. But it's a pretty set. Show on Blu-ray and Steelbook. Awesome. I got Friends, the complete series. I want to go through this show again. By the way, so my name is actually Chandler, and so it's just funny that I showed Friends. When I listen to other people talk about Friends and they say my name, it's so surreal. And I'm like, Chandler, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, I feel it's just so weird. I think the actor who played Chandler Bing, he owes me some checks. You can't just be taking my name like that. I know I wasn't born when the show came out, but you still owe me some checks. So this is the Shout Factory. Oh, crap. The Shout Factory 4-film collection of, you got Critters, Critters 2, the main course. I'm debating on reviewing these for the Halloween season because I've never seen that Critters Attack, which is like the 5th Critters movie. I just picked that up and I need to watch it. Critters 3, and if I'm going to watch it, I might want to review it, and if I want to review it, I got to watch all these other ones, right? And I'm probably going to rewatch them anyways before I watch that one, so it's like, maybe. Critters 4. And, yeah, so those are my Critters films. I actually really like these films. They're kind of campy horror movies. I don't like the last two very much. I don't think anybody does. They're crazy. This is the okay, so here's the thing. Any franchise where they go to the space into the in the last one is usually terrible. So yeah, don't watch it. But like the first two, definitely watch. I think that show, I paid about $60-$70 when that came out. Now you can get it for about $28. I saw it on $28 off of Amazon the other day. I don't know if it's still that price, but definitely worth a look if you're interested in it. It's a great deal. It's a great set. They have like making of documentaries for all the films. So even if you don't like some of the movies, there's like tons of bonus features that at least are interesting about the film, and I absolutely recommend that set. But yeah, and then you have Gravity Falls, the complete series. So on Disney Plus, there's like the Grunkle, he has a fez. They edited that out of some of the episodes and left it in some of the others. It's really weird. I don't know why they did that, and they did it because like it could be confused for some Muslim symbol. It might offend people, but like it's just because they thought it might offend someone. It's not like people were actually complaining about it. So, and then like if it's gonna offend someone, why some of the episodes and why not others? Like what the hell? You know what I mean? Here's a Jurassic Park set. You got Jurassic Park 2 Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, and Jurassic World. And I reviewed all those movies and I hear my thoughts on them. I have Fallen Kingdom. It just didn't come in this set because at the time when I bought this, that had not been out and available, but I didn't like that movie anyway. So the only reason I have it is, number one, I'm a completionist, and number two, someone gave that to me. So it's kind of cool, but I just hate that movie so much. A friend actually gave this to me too, the 4K collection of all 8 Harry Potter movies. And to be honest, I would not own these unless he gave them to me. Like, these are, I just made a video on my main channel, Kabam Studios, explaining why I don't like Harry Potter. I'm not going to go into that here because it was very long and complicated. It was about like almost a 30-minute video. So, but the films are like films that are, have good aspects about them. And so, they're worth owning, but it's just $160 for these films on 4K. No, thank you. Because I don't like them. Firefly, the complete series. Absolutely love Firefly. Just reviewed that. I have Serenity. You'll see that later on. Force Awakens in this 3D collector's edition on Blu-ray. We got Fraggle Rock, the complete series on Blu-ray with the animated series. So if that's something you were worried about, it's on that set. Here's some awkward sets, design sets. We got Apocalypse Now, 4K. Great Francis Ford Coppola Vietnam movie. 4K of Toy Story 4. 4K of Onward. That's all. Yeah, those are the Target exclusives. I don't like the packaging because they're just awkward. And I don't know. God, these are getting. I have so many movies, it's actually hard to pull these out, but we're making it through. We have Ultraman, Ultra Q. I need to get more Ultraman stuff. 4K of Independence Day and Independence Day Resurgence. I've only seen Independence Day, but I need Independence Day on 4K because this includes the extended version. Batman the Animated Series. I love Batman the Animated Series. Great set. Love the show. I just wish they not labeled season 3 as season 4 and made season 1 really long for some reason. I don't know what happened there, but that was really weird. We're going to pull you in to my other shelf. That shelf is already filled up. Yeah, it's crazy. I have so many movies, but the Shrek Ultimate Collection, absolutely. I adore Shrek 2, so. And Shrek, I have nostalgia for it in some ways. I used to love Shrek. The 4K Daniel Craig movies. I wish we got all the James Bond movies in 4K. But that would be like a really expensive set, and you gotta remaster all those movies. So I get why it didn't happen. And these are newer, and these were kind of made in 4K, I guess. So, and the ones that were pretty easy to transfer. So you know, but it's Daniel Craig, so James Bond. Jack Ryan 4K collection. I do have Hunt for Red October. You'll see this in a later video. I have that in 4K Steelbook because I just love that Steelbook. Actually, you'll see a lot of that in this video. I wasn't one of those collectors at first that was like, I'll get the movies in Steelbook and then I'll get the movie separately. But I just recently started doing that. And I'm not going to do that for every movie, but I'm going to do that for some of them. So you might see multiple copies of certain movies, and it's just because, frankly, I just like the Steelbook. Here are my only 2 Criterions. Yes, I need to get more. My favorite movie of all time, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and Seven Samurai Criterion. Both great movies that you should watch. 4K 2001: Space Odyssey. Absolutely love 2001. One of my favorite films. I've seen it like 25 times. You think I'm joking, but like, I'm not. I know some people are like, oh my gosh, that movie's boring. And you're right. It is very boring. But as someone who loves watching films with just pretty still images. This is the 10 Commandments, which this includes the 1956 version and 1923 silent version. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Dark Crystal. I really hate what happened with that Netflix show. They just canceled it. It was really bad timing. Like, they canceled it as soon as it won an award for best outstanding program or something like that, and they canceled it. And I'm like, you just won an award. Like, couldn't you wait a day or two or come out before it won the award or whatever, you know? And then it was just like, what the hell? But then you find out that the creators pitched the show as a animated series because, right, Netflix, this would be too expensive if we made this with puppets, and Netflix was like, no, you're gonna make it with puppets, and all right, I guess we will. And then they canceled it because it was too expensive. People didn't watch it, and they didn't even like spend any money advertising the show either. And it was just like, I remember when the trailer came out, like, nobody was talking about it because they didn't even market the trailer, so nobody watched the dang marketing. And so nobody knew the show was out, and then it had like a slow start to it, and so a lot of people dumped the show. It was just a lot of mess, but it was really sad because it was a great show. And if you're a Dark Crystal fan and haven't seen it, I don't know why. The Rocky collection, which has all 5 Rocky movies, and then you got Rocky Balboa in there. So I need to get the Creed movies. MGM Family Collection, which includes Pebble and the Penguin, Secret M, Greatest Story Ever Told, Black Stallion, All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Fiddler on the Roof, and Igor. It's funny, I actually just saw Igor at the Dollar Tree, brand new on Blu-ray for $1. But so my slipcover ripped, but this is the complete David Tennant Doctor Who collection. Seasons 1 through 6 of Adventure Time on Blu-ray. The last 2 seasons I showed off in my DVD collection part because they only put them on DVD, sadly. My Hero Academia Season 1. I need to get Season 2. Inuyasha Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 is not out yet. It should be coming, I believe, this month. Death Note, the complete series. Absolutely love Death Note. Probably my favorite anime, and it's considered the anime for people who don't like anime for good reason, because it's fantastic, and anybody who likes good writing and good storytelling needs to watch it. Dragon Ball Super Broly. This is Walmart lenticular slipcover. So this is kind of my anime stuff. Ocean Waves. Absolutely love Ocean. I absolutely love Studio Ghibli, but Ocean Waves is just a really bad TV movie, and it's not in English, and there's no English dub for it. Nausicaa Valley of the Winds. I have never seen this. I need to watch it. Kiki's Delivery Service. I've also never seen this either. Spirited Away. Absolutely love this film. Ponyo. Ponyo's great, but yeah, it was a Ponyo steelbook. Princess Mononoke. I saw My Neighbor Totoro, and then I grabbed Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro. Howl's Moving Castle. Castle in the Sky. And then you got The Wind Rises. Disney celebrating Mickey Mouse, which just kind of includes like a bunch of Mickey Mouse shorts on Blu-ray, new and old. Walt Disney is the Mickey Mouse, Donald, and Goofy, the 3 Musketeers. So you can watch that. Now, if you can't tell, we're in my Disney stuff. Sleeping Beauty, Alice in Wonderland, the animated version, Aristocats. I just picked that up. The Rescuers and the Rescuers Down Under. Never liked these movies. Same with the Aristocats, but I have them. Robin Hood. The Hunchback of Notre Dame 1 and 2. Meet the Robinsons. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. Here, we're just going to pull out a chunk here of Disney movies. Underdog, or the Jungle Book remake, which I actually need to get the original. $1 Million Arm. Prince of Persia and the Sands of Time. Excuse me. Into the Woods. Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It has such a long title that I actually had to sit there and read it. So, Enchanted. Hocus Pocus, 4K Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. They still had some at my Best Buy, so I'm sure at most Best Buys they have them. Underdog. Bad movie, but I have that because, you know, a lot of Disney movies are going out of print, so I kind of just have some Disney movies just in case I ever want them in the future. Why would I want that movie in the future? I don't know, but maybe someone else does, and I can go, well, hey, I don't like this movie so much, but, yeah. Now we're getting into my Marvel collection. I don't have a lot of Marvel movies. Fact is, Disney movies are expensive, so I don't have a lot of Disney movies in general, and I don't like Marvel that much, and, yeah. Iron Man 4K. And most of these ones are the ones I enjoy. I don't like this one, Incredible Hulk, but I have that one because I do want a complete set one day. The Avengers 4K. I don't like the Avengers. Oh, by the way, these are organized in chronological order. So Iron Man 3. I love Iron Man 3. I don't know why people hate Iron Man 3. Captain America Winter Soldier. Absolutely love Captain America the Winter Soldier. Guardians of the Galaxy. Love Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I love that one even more. Avengers Infinity War. I absolutely love this movie. I wish Endgame was a better movie and could say I love that one too. And I've seen Avengers Infinity War, no joke, over 50 times because I just keep watching it and it literally gets better every single time. I'm not even kidding. Star Wars The Freemaker, Lego Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures complete first season on Blu-ray. You know, the second season's not on Blu-ray, which kind of sucks. But Star Wars Rebels, the complete first season. Season 2 of Star Wars Rebels. Season 4 of Star Wars Rebels. Or Season 3. And then here's Season 4. And then we have 4K of The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Solo, A Star Wars Story. By the way, I found all these at a thrift shop for $2 a piece. No joke, Solo. A New Hope on 4K. I need to get Rogue One and Last Jedi, and then Rise of Skywalker, and then I have them all. And then Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And then Willow on Blu-ray. The Muppet Movie. Muppets Most Wanted. Nightmare Before Christmas. Not a Burton film. Henry Selick film. Look it up. Not making that crap up. I just wish people would acknowledge that it's not his film, but we all know Burton's always going to get the credit, even though he didn't direct the film. Frankenweenie. I like this movie up until that end. I think the ending kind of contradicts some of the things that they had set up throughout the movie, but yeah, it's enjoyable. We're just going to keep going until I feel like quitting. So, we got Dodgeball. Here, let's just get a handful of movies. Chronicle. Great movie. Kind of underrated. I haven't seen this yet, but I picked this up. The League of an Extraordinary Gentleman. So I need to check that out. I have a lot of movies here, actually, I haven't watched yet. Home Alone 4K Steelbook. Best Buy exclusive. Love Home Alone. Romancing the Stone. Great movie. Bohemian Rhapsody. Night at the Museum. The complete trilogy. Absolutely love. Ben Stiller, so I'll watch anything with him. Sound of Music on Blu-ray. Castaway. I wish people would stop hyping up Castaway, because here's the thing about Castaway. Like, there are better movies with people stranded on islands. People just like it because it's Tom Hanks, and it's kind of the most mainstream version of that, but it's like there's just better movies out there with people stranded on islands. In fact, I'd recommend The Red Turtle. I know it's anime, but it's still fantastic. Batman the movie, the Adam West movie. When we get to my Warner Brothers stuff, you'll see a lot of DC stuff. I love DC more than Marvel. I have mostly DC anime movies, but I also have some DC movies and shows, stuff like that. The Post. I actually just watched this recently. This was really good. Definitely check that out. I just picked this up. I haven't watched this. Devil Wears Prada? However you say that. It's got Meryl Streep in it, so I thought I'd check it out. Big. I love Tom Hanks. He's fantastic. Man on Fire. Lincoln and Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Mel Brooks' Men in Tights Robin Hood movie. I'll have to check that out. I still haven't watched that. The Sandlot. I've never been too into The Sandlot. I know everybody loves it. Classic. I get it, but not for me. I don't like sports movies in general. Of course, like Roger Ebert always said, Westerns aren't the problem. It's that maybe you just haven't seen a good Western. And I believe that, because there are sports movies I definitely like. Robin Williams, Edward Scissorhands. Why did I say Robin Williams? Mrs. Doubtfire. The movie's not called Robin Williams. He stars in it, but it's not Robin Williams. Napoleon Dynamite. I enjoy the movie. I just don't think it's as good as everyone says it is. It's funny. It's quirky, but, like, I get it. But, I don't know. Napoleon Dynamite is not the godsend of movies. Let's not treat it like it is. 500 Days of Summer. 4K of The Martian. Secret Life of Walter Mitty and Anastasia. Let's let's just get through all my 20th Century Fox movies, which the rest of them are animated. Ice Age, the only one I like. Epic, Book of Life. People really overhype this movie like it's more special than it actually is. It's okay. The Peanuts movie. I've grown to like this more over time, but I still don't like it as much as everyone else does. Isle of Dogs, one of my favorite movies. We're waiting on that Criterion. Someone gave me the steelbook. Cool. Missing Link on Blu-ray. Absolutely love Leica and everything they do, and that's a great movie. So underrated. Check it out. It's not like a masterpiece, but it's still pretty good. 4K of Spies in the Skies. I don't know why this movie is as good as it is, but it is. Check it out. Seabiscuit. Whatever happened to Tobey Maguire? Needs to be more movies. Uncle Buck, which was funny because he was in Boss Baby. He went from being Spider-Man to being in Boss Baby. Toby, what happened to you? Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Love Edgar Wright. Hellboy. 4K Steelbook. Best Buy exclusive. Hellboy 2 4K Golden Army. Holiday Inn. American Graffiti. This was back when George Lucas didn't direct garbage like the prequels or Strange Magic, and he made good films. Harry and the Hendersons. You know what? People might give crap to Harry and the Hendersons, but it actually is surprisingly an actually good film. Like, who knew? 4K of Jaws. And then you have, this actually just came out. This 3-movie collection of Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and Jaws 4. Now, if you own the separate release of Jaws 3, it does come with the 3D glasses, and that's a plus because you can actually watch the film in 3D. With this set, you can't. But I wasn't alive to watch Jaws in 3 in 3D anyways, and I saw it on television for the first time, and so like it doesn't have anything to me to really care. Snow White and the Huntsman on Steelbook, the first one. It's decent actually. I enjoy it. A Beautiful Mind, fantastic Ron Howard film. Serenity Steelbook. I was just talking about Firefly. There it is. Apollo 13 4K. Yesterday 4K. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The Peter Jackson King Kong 4K. Does it need to be as long as it is? No. Will I probably ever watch this film again? Maybe. The Donuts, The Ghost, and Mr. Chicken. Casper. I don't like Casper that much. I think I did a review last year. Kubo and the Two Strings. I like Kubo. That's all I have to say about it. I like Kubo. Coraline. This might be a subject of a Halloween video coming up. Madagascar, the Ultimate Collection, because Madagascar. Kung Fu Panda Trilogy. Prince of Egypt. Trolls, the first one. I need to get Trolls World Tour. Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. 4K of Godzilla 98. I don't know why it's as hated as it is. Honestly, it's not good, but like, yeah, it's not accurate to Godzilla, but like, what did you expect? 4K of Spider-Verse. Rudy. Angels and Demons. 21. I haven't seen this yet. I need to check that out. Searching. Men in Black Trilogy. Air Force One. Yeah, I have those. Let's just put it at that. Great movies. Bill and Ted and Bill and Ted 2. When Bill and Ted 3 comes out, I'll be picking that up. I still prefer the first two though. Weekend at Bernie's, Legally Blonde and Legally Blonde 2, Mothra Steelbook, Opportunity Knocks. These are, by the way, where are my Mill Creek titles? Kroll. I absolutely love Kroll. Anaconda. Roxanne. Yor, the hunter from the future, and Ernest goes to jail. I love Ernest. Blazing Saddles. Now one of my Warner Brothers titles. Casablanca and the Poltergeist. Never seen this, but Halloween. We'll talk about it. Full Metal Jacket. The Outsiders. Fantastic Francis Ford Coppola film. And if you're going to watch this film, watch the complete novel edition. Do not watch the theatrical cut. It is terrible. March of the Penguins. Clash of the Titans, the good version. Down with the Winds. 4K of Wizard of Oz. 42, the Jackie Robinson story. If you want to see a movie that's not Black Panther with Chadwick Boseman, here you go. And it's a good movie. Unlike Black Panther. Sue me. Sorry, it's not a good movie. The Dirty Dozen and the Green Bernettes. The Outlaw. Clint Eastwood. Banana Splits and Critters Attack. I haven't seen either of those. I need to check them out. 4K Beetlejuice. 4K of Goonies. Gremlins Steelbook. The Conjuring Universe, the 6-movie collection. Gremlins and Gremlins 2. The Midnight Special. Crazy Rich Asians. Godzilla 2014. Edge of Tomorrow. Live, Die, Repeat. Sorry about the noise in the background. Inception. Did you get it on 4K? The Assassins. Cobra. The Specialist. And the Matrix trilogy. Should we just go with the rest of my collection? You're right, we should. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but let's just do it. Let's just do it and make this an hour-long video. Why not? Let's make this hour-long video. Pretty much. But I have Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete series on Blu-ray. All 5 Home Alones in this case here. I'm not going to take that out. Caddyshack. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Paddington 2. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original animated classic. Screw the Jim Carrey one. I don't care what anybody says. Screw it. Iron Giant. Space Jam. Scoob. Big Top Scooby-Doo. Storks. The Lego Movie. The Lego Movie, the second part. Lego Ninjago movie. The Lego Batman movie. Batman Return of the Cape Crusaders. Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Batman Ninja. Why is this not Batman Samurai? I don't know. The Dark Knight Steelbook. Batman Hush. Krypton, the complete series.